All right, so my wife's considering adopting a polar bear right now due to the commercial on TV. But here's an explanation for number 7 from Monday night's multiple choice set. It says the flow of oil in barrels per hour through a pipeline on July 9th is given by the graph shown above. All right, of the following, which best approximates the total number of barrels of oil that pass through the pipeline? All right, so this is really a rate function, so I want to think of this almost as a derivative. So the accumulation of change is going to be the integral, and it would be from 0 to 24 of this function, all right, on this graph here. So what I'm going to look at is I'm just going to look at the scale, and I'm going to rough estimate this. So I've got a width of 6, height of 100, so this is going to be a little less than 600. It's going to be 600 for that piece, 600 for that piece, a little less than 600 for that piece. All right, and then if I look at the top, I'm basically taking half of each of those. So I'm going to call that another 600. All right, so when I look at that, each of those little sections of the area is 600. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 5 times 600, that would be ballpark about 3,000. All right, so when I look at my choices down here, there's really only one that's sufficiently close to that, and that's going to be D. All right, so if it was me, I would choose D on this one. C is probably the next closest, but to get all the way down to 2,400, I'd have to lose a fairly big chunk of this as we go through. I'd have to lose more than 100 from really 6 squares out of this, which I just don't see happening looking at an estimate. All right, I hope that helps, but that was number 7, and again, we're just tallying up the area because we're looking for the accumulation of change underneath the rate function.